Can't wait to Photoshop Chef Nomi with Demon Hunter effects on him, because I think that's what this deck needs. It's gonna be like Chef Nomi with like a Demon Hunter card, like horns or something, like Illidan's horns, and maybe like a green background. A big Demon Hunter panda. Oh, that sounds great. I found the thumbnail, guys.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
All right, let's I think we can keep this. I mean, Spectral Sight, I guess, a little stranded maybe. Let's keep one and not the other. Perhaps I should have kept this one, since we know the Skull of Gul'dan's not going to be outcasted in a while. Outcast makes mulligan so interesting for Demon Hunter, doesn't it? It's always tough to figure out what you're going to do. So Priest, I think, could present some problems for us. I think this might be the first one where it's like, oh, this isn't working that well, because first off, board clears, right? Like, they may just be able to soul mirror my Chef Nomi and Plague of Death, my Dragonqueen Alextrasza, whatever it is, right? We may not be able to create enough big swings. Also, I don't know that our reactive cards are gonna have much to react against. It depends if this is more Highlander slash Galakron slash Res. Appears to be more Highlander at the moment, but
Don't keep your thoughts.
we'll see. Seems like a lot of people in data visualization in chat, which is cool. I had a fair bit of data basis in my graduate education as well. Used a lot of R, which I absolutely hated. Yeah, Mahoney, I feel like it's the same for me, man. I have unfairly benefited from COVID as a streamer, for sure. It's hard to enjoy that, though, in the circumstances. My wife has unfortunately not benefited. She has bear the brunt of COVID as a nurse who's had to work on a COVID floor already multiple times. So some of us win, some of us lose. A lot of people losing, sadly. This gets healed, but I can still kill it later with other resources, right? Sets up a trade into the Battle Lord as well, maybe. Is Blood Mage Immolation Aura 4 damage or 3? It's been 3. It kills it on the first half. It doesn't like go off simultaneously, so it's only been 3. Wow. Okay, that's bigger than I thought it was gonna get. I have a silence in this deck. Where is it? Maybe we need to find that consume magic real quick. Let's try that before we go for the mana burn ×2. I'm just stranded on plays. I really wish I'd played the Battle Lord now. I was hoping this to hit either cycle. I guess I'm gonna rip these just for lack of anything else to do. We're coining Skull of Gul'dan next turn anyway. So I need to empty the hand in some ways. So I think this is fine. It just basically means 4 is the cap on my damage output right now, and he's not getting to heal this. So I'm okay with that. Just to set up the skull. 4 is really not that bad, right? We can handle 4. 4 is okay. Oh man, this almost kills that, huh? With Immolation Aura, we should be able to clear that. So let's go ahead and set up a weapon now. Well, it doesn't really matter because it's gonna be 0 man anyway. Yeah, let's just chill. Could go nuts if we hit Altruist off the top. Man, that would be 5 damage to the board. And we could even play the Blade Dance as well, which would be pretty bonkers. All right, so we're gonna go Blade Dance here for sure. I think we just go to the full 6 and then we I-beam it off, right? Oh, we could also just silence now and go to the 6. Okay. That's easy. Yeah, I like that. Okay, good swing. Blade Dance has felt really good so far, by the way. Like, really, really nice. Nomi in hand, Alex in hand, but we... Oh, Alex is almost active, actually. Wow, Crimson Sigil Runner only. We don't have that many dupes when I look. Does this deck actually work? We haven't lost yet, to be honest. We've only played 3 games, but so far it works great. It's felt really good every time so far.
Let me change your mind.
Altruist, oh my. I think we're happy to just do this. Even without Outcast, it's all good. Make sure you get that order right there. I think we hold on the Eldraki. Really no reason to play early. I don't think it has any Altruist benefits or anything, but you never know. Could be a surprise if nothing else. Deny a weapon removal easily. Anything like that. Is Nomi the only Wink Edition? Well, sort of. It's basically a trio of Alex, Nomi, and Nethandramus. all going off like 3 turns in a row, basically. Like, can the opponent answer all 3? They have to have a check on all of it, kind of. All right, we're a little bit choked right now on stuff to do. That was our last kind of good turn for a while. If I hit the Crimson Sigil Runner, of course, Alex can present a pretty good turn. But we might actually want to wait on the Alex in some ways to really stress our opponent's resources all at once instead of like, ouch, might need to get Ultra's turn here. Don't know if I have any good top decks for that. I guess Twin Slice is always your best bet, but it's a lot of mad. Oh, actually, that's pretty good too. Immolation Aura clears the Ultras, so that's not exactly great. But let's just see what we draw and see what happens, right? Blade Dance. So that's actually pretty good. Oh, that's still at 1. I did some math wrong, but it still works out. Or no, maybe I did it right, actually. I think that sounds like I actually did it right. Okay, cool. We're back to full health. We fully cleared his Alex turn. And I'm down to 8 cards. So we're getting close to our win conditions actually coming into play. Algerus is still alive. It's probably not super likely to matter, but if we chain like Crimson, Sigil Runner, Sigil Runner, we might be happy. He's dead. Sad day. That's fine, whatever. I mean, he cleared my board, which is scary, but he didn't develop any threats behind it, which is the important part. Oh, great draw. Okay. We had some dead draws like Nethandramus where I wasn't going to do anything. So thrilled to see that, frankly. Thrilled to see that. Oh my god, Sigil Runners? Nethandramus is stranded though. You're breaking our outcast, bro! That's okay. We're still just going to draw off this. It's totally fine. Chaos Strike and Sigil Runner are the best bets here. Twin Slice is the one bad card. We have Alex next turn. We can maybe play a Chaos Strike or Sigil Runner with that if we don't draw Zephyrus, which would... No, we can't play Chaos Strike. We can play Sigil Runner with it, which would get us to the Nomi the turn after. So yeah, I think it's definitely time for us to go. I mean, Nomi into Nethandramus is pretty solid. Soulmere obviously is a big concern. Plague of Death is a big concern. Oh my. He's probably going to guess Zephyrus because we've drawn so many cards, right? Oh, he missed it. Oh, and he may not have gotten offered Zephyrus, though. He may have gotten Chaos Strike or whatever. He hasn't seen Crimson Sigil Runner, so maybe he wouldn't have expected the Sigil Runner, I guess. Yeah, let's just go Alex here. I think that's totally fine. We can force the Nomi next turn, by the way, which is great. That means we're going to have kind of 3 straight turns of awesomeness. This is a pretty bad Alex, though, unfortunately. Another Nethandramus is great, though. Okay. When the Nomi comes in, that's going to be awesome. Now, let's go ahead and clear here. And I think we're going to go ahead and drop the Sigil Runner as well to potentially make Nethandramus bigger sooner. We may not need them to be because we're going to be able to go for Nomi next turn anyway. So they may be max regardless. But just in case things make sense in a different direction, you know, we're going to try. So Nomi guaranteed next turn. Double Nethandramus after that. And still Zephyrus after that. Can he answer 4 straight giant boards? That's the real challenge. He's going to have to answer 4 in a row. That wasn't a Plague of Death. Okay. Am I going to get to hit face here? Oh. I might give him some clues. I think he got the Nomi. I think he got the Nomi. He said greetings. He's digging for Plague of Death now. He got the Nomi for sure. Okay. I think we trade in the 2-1 and go face for 8 and play Nomi. That's even better. Exactly the right amount of mana. Okay. So this sets up both Nethandramuses. Did he hit the Plague of Death off the Renew? Let's find out. Or does he have one of his own? Soul Mirror this time. Okay. So there's the Soul Mirror we were worried about. Now Nethandramus is fully booked, right? All right. Which Nethandramus do we play first? I guess I play this one first so I can Zephyrus. Just gives me more flexibility next turn to like clear with Immolation Aura or something, right? Okay. Am I willing to take some fatigue damage for our Crimson Sigil Runner? I think the game is ending very soon regardless, so we might as well. Those are actually pretty bad dragons. I needed higher pressure minions, right? Those don't actually do that much damage. Those are kind of weak. Kind of weak. Druid buff, you can't play with this, right? It's 4 mana. This is 8 mana total, so there's no Soul of the Forest for this. Certainly we can do that like on the next board. Oh, he's just gonna get an 8/8. Well, and a 2/1, but oh, that's lethal. Zephrys is just lethal now. We'll have Bloodlust or whatever. Unless he can clear, maybe, I don't know. Is that a penance? So we have 12, 16 plus 9. Oh yeah, so it's lethal with our attack. Yeah, okay. So let's attack here first to make sure Zephrys sees it. So that's 12, 16. Bloodlust is 9. Yeah, that's lethal. Okay, he'll see it. Kills. Oh, free Pyroblast too. That's true, but it's that actually is even more than. Well, I guess all of these deal 8, so that Zephrys knows that's lethal as well. Okay, cool. Whatever. Works for me, man. So actually less damage than Bloodlust, but cheaper, so. Oh my god, sick, another Calicus. Yeah, awesome.
Been a few weeks, but I'm
I
glad
love
to
this
be
deck,
back
dude.
watching the stream. Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Love this, dude. Against Shaman, I definitely want to keep this early opener to beat Totems. In case it's Totems. Anything else we can kind of figure out as we go, but Totems in particular can really get scary. So having like these, you know, early game answers to Totems is perfect. All of these can kill Totems of various sizes and shapes and strengths. Is Shaman back on the rise? Well, we've seen a few today. I don't think there's a lot of evidence to support that yet. I mean, this like sort of Galakron Evolved Shaman's been decent, Totem Shaman's been decent, but they haven't been great. So I guess stay tuned, maybe. I think they're solid enough decks that it could gain momentum. Totem Shaman's still high tier 2 at all ranks. Diamond through Legend, I think it falls off pretty hard. Yeah, it does. It's like tier 3. Diamond through Legend. People at higher levels of play like understand those same sort of mulligan things I just discussed, right? Like, oh, I need to really make sure I answer this. Like, this has to die. I can't. I need to mulligan super hard to answer totems and stuff. So totems don't become as much of a threat at higher ranks, I think. Okay, I don't think that's worth an I-beam, so let's just chill. These Skull of Gul'dans aren't actually too bad. We're going to be able to shuffle both of those, or kind of filter both those down to the left-hand side rather nicely, I think. Excited to see that in action. Looks like I-beam's going to have some value soon. Or maybe just Immolation Aura too.
I hope you like my invention.
It feels like a pretty early commitment to an Immolation Aura for only 2 minions. I do like that it starts to move us towards the Skull, though, much sooner. Actually, no, I could just Skull next turn. Yeah, I think that's worth. I think we just burn. I think we burn all this to coin Skull. Like we just throw it away. Now I get to coin Skull next turn. I think that's worth, actually. Those cards don't seem to have a lot of value in this matchup. We still realize a little bit of the heal. The Silence, we lost some card draw technically, but we're gaining the good card draw sooner that we care about with Skull. And then the next Skull is lined up on curve Skull, basically. So we draw 8 cards over the next 2 turns, 6 of which are discounted significantly. I think this is how we accelerate towards our game plan much, much faster, right? Pretty passive turn from him, too. And I can even use the Twin Slice here to kill this if I want with the other guy. So that's cool. Okay, let's just use it. Well, I don't know. Saving it for Altruist could be cool, I guess. I don't really have to kill that totem, do I? No, let's just wait. It's all good. Next turn, I am going to use the other Twin Slice. Maybe between the two, I'll have something more interesting to do. Blade Dance in particular does line up really nicely with this. Ooh, 0 mana Zephrys is cool. That could be a Pyroblast later. Nethandramus being cheap is pretty cool too. It's actually probably a good 6-drop at this stage, but I think I can still do better. Still do better.
Double the power, double the stars.
Welcome,
Okay.
boys. Make some
Das
room by the hearth.
Vanyaya. Thanks for the 2 months. That's a hard name to say. Dasaj Vanyaya. Ooh, that 5/8 is bonkers good. Oh my god, that's nasty. Oh, ugh, gross. Oh, that's so gross. Oh my god, I probably have to silence that, right? I don't think I can. I don't think I can leave that. Which means I do strand my skull though, which is like the whole turn kind of goes bums up. Altruist, not actually very good, but it might be next turn with skull. I think I'm gonna try to go to 3 attack here to play the blade dance. That really screws up the altruist next turn. I'm just gonna dump this and play for altruist next turn. I can't skull an altruist though, so I don't know if it's actually worth. Oh boy, I don't know. This is not bad. It's just not good, right? It's just not good. He puts that down to 5. Altruist has currently only 3 cards that we can expect to get off. I may just have to take another pass turn and go for skull again. Yeah, I don't know about this actually. This may not work out well. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. I would have just totemed there. It really doesn't change your mana much, but it gives you a resource in hand, which is nice. I would have just totemed if I were him, I think. Okay, so actually that 8/8's not that bad, really. So Ultra Spectral Sight, Twin Slice is 2 damage to the board. We can see what we draw. If we hit a Sigil Runner or Mana Burn, then that could give me another activation as well. I think I have to do this, if nothing else, just to save a little health. Zephyrus is almost active, honestly, too, but we'd be very lucky to hit the Zephyrus here, but it's not impossible. Sigil Runner actually is perfect. Yeah, Sigil Runner is really good. Eldraki could be very handy later, right? So that's good news. Can't really go to a level where I can kill the 8/5. So let's save that Blade Dance for later, right? That's fine. Yeah, this works out okay, honestly. It's not that bad. I could have technically killed this, but he's gonna have, well, maybe I should have if he's gonna evolve it anyway. He's trading. No, okay, go face. Yes, that's the right move. We only have 12, dude. Well, you're dealing 12. We only have 7. Going face is right, even if you do leave up the Ultras, I think. But he'll probably kill the Ultras too. Oh my god. I think that's game, unless I hit the Zeph now. Maybe I had to kill it. Maybe I just had to kill it. I think I had to kill it. I would have had to Blade Dance and Second Slice. It was a big commitment. I just hated how much you had to commit to killing it, but maybe I had to. Okay, so Skull is fairly likely to hit the Zephyrus activation again, but then I won't have any mana left for it. Couldn't even Frost Nova. So I think we have to go for like an I-Beam Blade Dance sort of turn here. So like Eldraki, I-Beam is 4, Blade Dance, of course, 0, Second Slice 0, Hero Power 0. All right, let's give it a look and see what happens. Yeah, his 7-drop did low roll. That is nice, yeah. That's true. And this deals 4, which has good breakpoints, actually. If it hits the 3 left minions, I'd be ecstatic. These are the 2 we don't want to hit. And we don't want to hit the 3 right minions. Kind of a mixed bag there, I guess, technically. But I'll take it. It's okay. We're still healing a fair bit. So it's okay. I do kind of wish we could play the Ash Tongue, but it's alright. We're alive. We're alive. We're alive, and we cleared the biggest, scariest things. Imagine if that 4/4 had hit the 7/7, though, how much better of a spot I'd be in right now. Oh my god, I'd be in a baller spot. I really need Zephyrus to activate, though, man. I'm gonna need, like, 1 more board clear, and I don't currently have it. I think I have to go Skull now, right? I can Zephyrus into a Frost Nova and maybe other cool stuff too.
Boys, make some room
I think
by
I
the
have to.
Hearthwatcher.
Okay, Zeph active, that's good. Finally, good lord. Ooh, Immolation Aura as well is actually really, really good. Okay. Zeph is gonna give me a healing card now, right? This still lives at 2-1, but we can kill that with our hero power. Does Zeph give me healing touch? Do I want it to is another question, I guess. I think I do. I think I do. I think the only way we lose now is by taking too much damage, right? And then we just create some monster board loads very, very soon. Edwin is actually pretty intriguing. Oh my, I'm actually gonna just take the Edwin.
Brotherhood shall prevail. Burn away to ash.
That is not what I anticipated. I think 9's plenty. I think 9's plenty. This just puts us on the win sooner, and it puts him on the back foot, right? He has to now react to this stuff. Nethandramus is in a solid spot. I think it's as 4 drops, but Alex certainly looking a little better at the moment. Wow. That was it, huh? I think I'm just going to go Nethandramus, attack, and Ash Tongue instead of Alex here. This just feels safer. This just feels safer. Oh my. Okay. Yes, I should have burned then Edwin. Yes, but I didn't decide to do it until afterwards because I was like, oh, we should do everything we can to protect Edwin. So obviously, but you kind of make decisions afterwards sometimes, right? The important thing is getting the card out more than the 2/2 stats, which shouldn't matter as much. Oh my god, that has Reborn. Oh, you idiot mortuary machine. Why are you so dumb? Why are you so dumb? At least I am healing a lot that I feel safe here. We still have a nasty board. Was that the right target? Can he kill this now? Shouldn't he have hit an 8/8? What does he got here? What's he got that's dealing 2? He was dead anyway at 22. It didn't matter. So it might look like that misplay cost in the game. It didn't actually matter, I think, right? Because I think we had 8 and 4 is 12 and 10 is 22. Blade Dance there is somewhat reliable to get off the Skull of Gul'dan. Like we could accidentally hit like Alex or Nomi or something that's really hard to play. Whereas this against Paladin, particularly Murloc Paladin, could have a lot of times that we'd feel like playing it, opening up that Skull Outcast. We're gonna keep this exact mulligan. Who drew those pictures? This guy named Noah Warner. I commissioned him every expansion for artwork. They're always pretty awesome, I gotta say. Mana Burn actually is something I might want to play next turn to limit like a Cold Light Seer on the Imprisoned Sun Guilds, right? Underlight, Angling Rod, okay. I think I might Mana Burn next turn. This turn, whatever turn. The upcoming turn. I like it, I think. Limit the Cold Light Seer. Or any other kind of Murloc follow-up, right? Just basically restrict him to these Murlocs on board, which I know I can answer fairly efficiently with Blade Dance. He might have like one other Murloc to play, but still Blade Dance now with maybe an I-Beam or maybe not, depending on what we draw off the top. Could actually be a really, really relevant option. And this way I don't lose like a Cold Light Seer that puts these health totals out of range for the Blade Dance. He does hit a 2 health Murloc, which means a Twin Slice in particular could be rather handy. Yeah, let's just use this now. We can obviously finish up whatever doesn't get hit. Unfortunately, that's the highest health one. That's a little bit annoying, I guess, but no big deal. All good stuff. Highest attack one, excuse me. I think I said that backwards. Do you think Nethandramus is a good card? Not exactly, but he's been shockingly okay in this list so far. He makes a lot of sense for what this list is trying to do. But, you know, why not attack first? Oh, I could have actually. You're right. Oh, you're right. I should have just attacked first. I could have just hit a 1-1. It was guaranteed, I guess, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's just better to attack first. You're right. No, of course. This feels real bad. Do I want to just face take it instead? No, I don't think so. We've already given up too much health for free. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Oh, man. I've still got a runny nose. It does feel like it's gotten a little better. I honestly think it was that, like, Blizzard package I opened. I think something in there made me... Because I was totally fine beforehand. I opened that package. I started getting really sick. I think Blizzard... They sent me a contaminated package. Not really, but there may have actually been something in there, like the fabric or the hat or something that gave me a bit of a allergic reaction of some kind. Because I felt like it came on so quickly out of nowhere. And it's seemingly getting a little bit better now. So I got anthraxed by Blizzard. I knew I shouldn't have put out that video. Why did I request those Demon Hunter nerfs? No. What was I thinking? Wool or fleece? I don't know. I'm not sure. Just hats, maybe? Maybe I'm just allergic to these kinds of, like, skater boy hats. I think that's what it is. I think I'm just allergic to new era hats. You know? I think it's as simple as that. Just allergic to hats. That's it. That's it for sure. Allergic to hats.
Regis,
hats.
you look lovely in that hat.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree, actually. Yeah, I like I-beam into Immolation Aura here to just reset the board. I think we can easily follow it up with some nice plays here. Gonna go ahead and attack face, start chunking that health back up. I like the health being higher, of course. Dude, bro, Regis. Yeah. That hat looks like a bad snap filter. Yeah, it's because I got a headset on. It's not exactly going together nicely. It's a nice hat. It's a really, really nice hat. It's got a Hearthstone logo on it. It's really cool. Not my style, obviously, but a really, really cool hat. I kind of want to give the hat away, but I also sort of don't because I really like having, like, tokens
It's
of
Chilburn trying
stuff,
to get
you know?
out.
So I'm a little torn there. Little torn. I like to have, like, you know, the trophies and stuff that Blizzard sent me, but I also would almost be willing to give it away because I'm not a big hat wearer, obviously. Ugh, terrible rolls there. I just missed some healing because I thought, well, it might save my mana. Who knows what I'm going to play? But instead, we lost a little bit of healing, sadly. All right. What were you doing before you were a streamer? What was I doing before as a streamer? I was director of marketing for a software development company. Good God, I kind of forgot. You play so bad, says Nightwalker 1983. And your name is Nightwalker. I think we're about the same at the end of the day. But hey, Nightwalker, what's up, dude? How's it going? Hope you're having a good day, man. Seems like maybe not, because you're trying to gain confidence and trying to gain some happiness by tearing down other people, which is usually a sign that you're having a bad day. So hopefully your day gets fixed. Hopefully things get better for you. I sure hope so. I don't want you to have a bad day anymore. So hopefully things turn around, man. Let's leave the second slice on the end in case of an altruist, and we're going to go to 5 here for the blade dance. And clear. I like this. Okay, big time heal. Big time clear. Ash Tongue, Tide Collars, just dandy. We are still needing to draw way more cards though, which is tough. That's tough. K-Fitch, it feels honorable, dude. I love it. I love it. Easy, dude. Thanks to the Twitch Prime, man. Thanks to the Twitch Prime, sir. Does he wear sunglasses at night? Dude, that's such a good song. I had sunglasses on today. If giving Pyro Lifesteal heals you, I think Blade Dance with Lifesteal should heal you. The problem is the Blade Dance doesn't have Lifesteal, right? The weapon does, and Blade Dance is a spell. The spell deals the damage, not the weapon. The distinction, there's a card like Doomerang where it throws the actual weapon and it deals the damage. So it's a weird interaction, but I think it is actually fairly consistent with what we would expect it to be, which is nice. That's good news. Let's just hang here. We need a little more card draw still, which most of the deck is card draw at this stage, right? It's Skull, Chaos Strike ×2, Thalnos, and Crimson Sigil Runner ×2. So Zephyrus is not too far off from being active. Nomi's pretty far off though. Did you go to college for that job? Not exactly, no. I went to graduate school for industrial organizational psychology, which is kind of like almost like management consulting or like basically business research, but in many cases kind of expressed itself as consulting type gigs where you'd go into an organization and help them solve some kind of problem, often with employees, job satisfaction, that sort of stuff. So I went to school for that, but while I was in graduate school, I started a website for action figure collectors because I was really big into collecting action figures, and I was kind of like the Regis of action figures for a while. And then because I did that and grew it to be fairly successful, I pivoted into a writing / marketing world in the online space. And then from there, did that for a while, and while doing that, I started this as kind of a side gig because I really always start side gigs a lot. And here we are. Now we're here. Waste a weapon for spectral sight. I don't know what turn you're talking about, but we were trying to maximize outcasts because we have a lot of card draw, or a lot of big cards in this deck that can stall out your card draw if you're not careful. So I don't know if that's what you were thinking about or not, but maybe. Yeah, we don't actually need this heal, but we kind of need the damage, so let's just go. Again, the troll tried to stop me, but I just made a god tier turn at the last minute. Boomer APM be darned. That was a zoomer play if I've ever seen one. God, I'm good. Probably messed something up though, to be honest. Probably messed something up, to be honest. Do you think Bulwark Warrior deck is viable? No, not really. I think it was okay early, but not really. It's probably just okay. You can win games with it, but you won't climb a lot, which is kind of fun. The standard evolution of many successful millennials, learning how to learn and using that to pursue new opportunities. Yeah, 100% Mahoney. I think people need to follow their passion as much as they can, and maybe stick less stringently to like prescribed sort of paths, and don't be afraid to pivot either, perhaps, is another way to think about that. I'd say let's just go Tyrion here. I guess we can go Chaos Strike into, well, an empty deck, but we can't really play anything yet because Skull would kind of be too expensive. So yeah, let's just go Tyrion. We're so far ahead at this stage. I don't even know how to lose. We're just demolishing this guy. Doomhammer is also actually really interesting. Is it lethal? Not quite, but pretty much, so I'm just gonna do it. Oh, it is lethal actually with the 2-1, I think. Oh yeah, it's not lethal itself, but yeah. Zephyrus, bro! Zephyrus doesn't even know my hand, right? So Zephyrus didn't know that was lethal, right? He knows how many cards I have, but he doesn't know what they are.